So this is GS2 2021 question number 16 for 15 marker, right? It is related to education. We are doing the first chapter 1, education and skill development. Okay, so these two we are doing. Fine. So let's read the question and answer it. Has digital literacy, so the first term is has, so this is a question. Okay, has digital literacy, particularly in rural area, coupled with lack of information and communication technology accessibility, hindered socio-economic development? Examine with justification. Okay, answer will be digital literacy is defined as the ability of a person to read, understand and write and communicate via digital medium. As per budget 2022-23, the no, don't write. It is the data for mobile communication. It won't fit here. Okay, via digital medium. Example, through mobile phone, emails, social media sites like Facebook, WhatsApp. Okay, emails have written. Example through, okay, bank website, etc. Now in rural area, it is an observed trend as per economic survey 2021-22 that the digital literacy in urban area surpasses that in rural areas by more than 10%. Fine. So I have given a data also here. So socio-economic development. Okay, we have to deal with that. So it is a 15 marker, 2.5 page would be enough. Okay, so thus it poses thus, okay, thus this digital divide has challenged the socio-economic development of villages. Okay, so particularly coupled with lack of information communication technology has hindered the examine with justification. So how digital literacy, okay, and lack of ICT has hindered socio-economic development. How digital illiteracy, can we write? Okay, illiteracy and lack of ICT has challenged socio-economic development. Socio-economic development is based on idea is based on is propelled through the diffusion of is propelled through the what we say faster diffusion of ideas. Okay, the ICT okay, infrastructure and its accessibility and its accessibility are the gateways to such diffusion of ideas. Okay, now more the idea diffuses, more is the social. Okay, so this is your thing. Okay, diffusion of idea, and there is development, or say socio-economic development. Okay, now let's see. So so this is the initial stage. Okay, so I'll make two graphs here. One will be like this. This is the original. Now this goes like this. Okay, then it falters, then new idea comes out, and something like this it goes. Okay, or let me make a better curve. Okay, this is one curve, and let me mark it with this so that it remains understandable. And the second curve would be similar, but from here diffusion has been slow, so it is like this. It is falling, then some idea comes, it goes, then again falls. Okay, so this is a case of okay, this is fast diffusion, this is slow diffusion. Now figure diffusion of innovation, or say figure diffusion of ideas versus socio-economic development. Now the gateways allows entry of new ideas, efficient processes, etc. to the target place. In last century, the ports water and air were the gateways. Hence, it is relevant to assume that port cities were mostly developed as shown. Okay. So this is India. Then what were the port cities? This Chennai was developed, this Mumbai was developed, Kolkata was developed, Surat was developed. These points mainly major developed cities: Kolkata, Chennai, Goa, Mumbai, and this one is Surat. Figure port cities as developed. Port, don't write cities, this will be a bundle. Port areas as development islands. Okay, never write cities, port areas. Okay. So however today more the ICT penetration, more is the flow of ideas and information, and thus more is the growth. Done. Example: emergence of Bangalore and development of its suburb and fringe areas, right? So this is the thing. Now let's see the question one more time so that we can finally do justice to it. Okay, examine with justification. We have given two justification till now. Okay, now as far as rural areas in India are concerned, now as far as the rural India is concerned, which is mostly agrarian, there is very high what? Digital illiteracy and very low ICT penetration. Thus, flow of ideas and informations suffers. This leads to lower socio-economic development. Okay, example: due to our factors in spite of applications available like Kisan Sathi, Sakhi app, etc. The utility is minimal, right? Now also there is very high digital divide, especially gender based. Okay, women's in general have very low access to such ICT and related devices and facilities. This leads to gender skewed socioeconomic development. Okay, socio-economic development. Example, now you see that it seems that I'm reaching the page limit, but since I've drawn two diagrams, therefore the limit will be maintained. Okay, example, the app based MG Narega attendance is creating challenges for women workers. That's right, workers. Okay, app based attendance is creating challenges for women workers to get upfront payment because of inaccessibility to smartphones. Okay, this leads to the vicious cycle of poverty. Done here. However, as the time progresses, the ICT penetration in rural India has increased. Smart farms are being built up, remote based remote internet based water management system is visible in many states which actually started in Jalagaon I think Jalagaon, no? In Maharashtra 4 years ago. Okay, thus okay, time limit has been breached. I am 1 minute late. Explain with justification. Okay, schemes like, or leave it, there is no scope for this. Okay, Jalagaon. Thus, India must strive hard along with a positive intent to get to bridge this, to intend to bridge the digital non-accessibility and the digital divide to obtain high rank on all socio-economic indicators of SDG. Done. So this is the answer that I intended to write. I think prima facie it's a very good answer, because ideas has been discussed first, followed by a graph, a map, and then many real life examples has been given. So this will fetch mark. Okay, it is not something that is done like this only. Something is said in air. It is a good attempt. I think you'll get about more than half of the mark for this question. Means you'll get about 8.5 marks for this question, and that is a good attempt. Okay, fine. So with this I'm ending this. Jai Hind.